Hey, in this video, we're gonna look at why some of the best players and shooters bring their knees inward when they shoot.
Yo, Elliot!
Hey man.
Alright, how are you?
Good, how are you? Can you hear me?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible. So, what did you do? How'd you fix that?
I spent my life savings on a new mic.
Really?
No, I went to Best Buy and got one, so. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So it's alright, you can hear me clearly?
Yeah,
Alright,
absolutely, man.
Alright, so a major question that a lot of people have is good shooters or great shooters bringing their knees inwards when they shoot a basketball. And the reason it's such a common question is because, one, players don't talk about it, maybe because they don't know they do it. And if you go online and search knees inwards, you see it as a corrective issue. You see corrective stretching and
Trying to fix it.
yeah, trying to fix it, instead of anyone talking about how it could be beneficial. But then you see these players, if you look at their feet, they're intentionally doing it. They're pointing their toes towards each other. So it seems like they know that it helps them. So I was wondering if you could talk a bit about, in terms of leverage or power generation, how that could potentially help.
So your hips felt tight. Your hips felt tight because you increased suspension in there. It's almost like a spring. So as you medially rotate your feet, your upper legs, your femur, there's an anterior pelvic tilt associated with it. You just point your knees in and your butt sort of sticks out.
Right, yeah.
Right? So if my knees go in and my butt sticks out, I have to bring my chest up and in order to not fall forward, right? So I've got to engage a lot of my low back. I'm loading my hips like a spring.
Right.
By flexing my hips back and extending at the lumbar spine. There's a lot. You said tight.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's tight. You just loaded a spring. So when you do what you did there, you load that spring, boom, and you shoot out. You're a mastermind. You're using your body at its most leverage. Now, I'd be careful to say that everyone should now go and do that. Let that be a caveat.
Right.
If you're watching this, don't go and change your knee position now because of this video.
You're speaking so authoritatively, so they're gonna have to now.
I know. You see, that's my mistake. But hey, I'm saying it. Listen, try it out. I think the key is, how's that working for you? That's my question to all athletes and anybody working on something. How's that working for you? If you're doing just fine without it, dabble with it, test it out, see if you like it a little bit more. But to each their own. But the mechanics of it, well, there you have it. Now, most knee injuries occur because of medial rotation. That's why all the other physical therapists are out there saying, it's got to be corrected. Because there's so many ACL injuries and medial tendon tears and shit. The knees are all screwed up because the knees are going in. What they're not differentiating against is the eccentric and the concentric loading of that movement. When you come down after a rebound and your knees go in, now what was being expressed as concentric, it now has to maintain an eccentric load. And a lot of times the load is way too much eccentrically. So we want to make sure that we're doing things differently based on whether we're expressing concentrically or expressing, because it really is a yielding expression, eccentrically. So I will say authoritatively, right, that with the knees going in, you're going to get more power concentrically, and that if you wanted to practice it that way, that's fine. But don't let it carry over to your eccentric loading.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Elliot's philosophy is to become the strongest version of yourself, whether it's lifting weights or just about life in general. So if you want to check out some of his videos, you can click right here. And I'm releasing new videos every week, so make sure you subscribe so that you know exactly when the videos are out.